So the second part of this first session was really spent just exploring the skates a little bit further, exploring the new wheels, spending more time on the edges of these larger wheels, and getting to grips with my stops, as is always the case when you've got new skates or even just new wheels. By and large, everything felt pretty effortless, as if I was cheating in some way and certainly not working as hard as I'm used to working. As I said in the last video, the sprints did seem to be a little bit slower at the start, just initially. But again, it was like you had this extra assist. It was like being on an electric bike where you're not pedalling any harder. In fact, it doesn't feel as if you're pedaling hard at all, but you seem to get a lot of speed. I did have an attempt at this hill here, and it is a steep hill and it goes on for quite a duration, and it just felt as if I absolutely destroyed it on these bigger wheels. Did make me think about how a beginner might take to these skates. There are a lot of elements of having bigger wheels that would appeal to beginners, but I have to bear in mind that I'm experiencing this from someone who is confident on skates. Unbelievable. These are like the stock abec 7 bearings, but I suspected that the massive 110 wheels would augment the bearing, and man, these things fly. Absolutely crushed a hill up there, going up the way. Oh, it's a breeze. And then to round everything out, I decided to venture out onto some rougher ground. This alleyway here is challenging because it's full of cracks and just rough patches. As expected, these things just glossed over the whole thing. Normally quite rough. So as I mentioned in the last upload, I've got a ton of
footage still to get through from this year, and I'll be uploading that as quickly as I possibly can. I've started using the Insta360 now for a lot of videos, so I will dot back and forward. There'll be way more footage with the MF900s to come. If you want to see more in the interim before I post on YouTube, I do post a ton of snippets on Instagram, so if you want to see more, feel free to go and check that out. So I did finish here with a nice little section, but since this was my second session of the day, my camera was a little bit less willing than I was, so it was just about ready to give up the ghost in terms of battery strength. Thanks again to Oxelo for the skates and to Margot for all the contact and for making this happen. I really appreciate it. There will be a ton more footage to come featuring these skates. Until then, skate safe, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next roll.